Nightly News visited several schools in the vicinity of Georgetown on Monday, and it was observed that there was a low teacher turnout to begin the process of getting the schools in a state of readiness to accommodate students from next Monday. Teachers and auxiliary staff were instructed by the Education Ministry to be at school on Monday morning to prepare classrooms for students that will be writing the National Grade 6 Assessment (NGSA), Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate (CSEC), and Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations (CAPE) in a matter of weeks. While at some schools, teachers were present, many educators chose to remain in the confines of their homes. The low turnout comes on the heels of the Guyana Teachers Union's GTU call for teachers to stay home in protest of the Education Ministry's decision to conduct classes and examinations amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. In a statement, the union stated that the General Council of the Guyana Teachers Union decision not to support the Ministry of Education's plan to have teachers back at school was based on the fact that Guyana's COVID-19 situation remains fluid. The union, however, advised teachers to continue giving virtual support to learners as they finalize their preparations for the respective examinations from their homes. In a previous interview with this newscast, GTU President Mark Light had expressed worry with the proposed date for the reopening of schools.
We are worried about the timeline for the reopening of schools, as well as the manner, the haste in which those things can be implemented fully. We're talking about cleaning, we're talking about protective gears, we're talking about setting up wash sink areas, and the whole list of things that got to be implemented before persons can return to the school environment. So that is another factor, and we are extremely concerned.
The union urged teachers not to feel guilty for risking their lives and that of their families and their learners by extension. The GTU had recommended to the ministry that the examinations be written at a later date. They noted that this suggestion fell on deaf ears.
We are also concerned about teachers going into an environment that don't offer much protection for them, so interact with the learners for the 2 or 3 weeks that the ministry has envisioned that we have to do some prep work to get them ready. So we are worried about teachers going back in the environment while we have a fluid situation. So the union has made those concerns known, but to some extent, our position has not fallen on the kind of right listening. Fell on deaf ears.
Additionally, the union assured the teachers that victimization measures will be resisted in the strongest possible way on their end. According to the Education Ministry, teachers who may have pre-existing medical conditions, thus making them more vulnerable of contracting COVID-19, will not be required to be present in class or examination rooms during this period. However, the ministry reminded that the requisite medical information must be presented. Guyana has recorded 154 cases of the coronavirus to date, with most of the cases recorded being from Region 4. Thus far, 84 persons have